breathing is an area that is often not really considered that much in rehab, or even in general recovery, exercise recovery. But yet, we breathe 20,000 times a day, thereabouts. So if we aren't breathing well, then it can have a big impact. And it's not to be overly specific about how you breathe, but if we're not able to breathe in a nice sort of deep, full inhalation, exhalation type manner, we can often be leaving ourselves in a position where we don't fully relax well, and as a result of that, our ability to recover, like be that recovering through rehab or just generally recovering from exercise, can be impaired. So it's something that we look at quite a bit here in our rehab approach, and then anytime anybody is getting even just maintenance work where we're having a look at what's going on, we want to make sure that they do breathe what I like to think of as well, where they have the ability to breathe in and out through their nose, taking deep full breaths, and it can have huge benefit to your ability to sleep well, and your ability to cope with stress, from how it can be involved in our mechanics for injury, where our breathing kind of goes off and we're almost stuck in that inhalation sort of phase where we see flared ribs and a diaphragm that's just not working as well as it might. This can, with the general population, sometimes isn't too much of a problem, but where we get into a situation where the person is then placing significant load on the body, we can create problems then through, in terms of the shoulder, whereby the position of the scapula isn't great, which, as I say, if you're doing low load activities, isn't too much of a problem. But once we start to increase the load and the demands on the body, we want the scapula to move well and efficiently. But we're also, if we're thinking in terms of how we're breathing, where we start breathing much more up here and we're sort of in this sort of position, it can create neck and shoulder problems as well, because we're constantly utilising accessory muscles in the breathing process. We had somebody in not that long back whereby there was significant rib flare. We could see he did struggle to breathe smoothly and gently, inhale and exhale through his nose. Got him to work on that, and we found a distinct improvement in his, within the space of about a week to 2 weeks. The ability to breathe and do this kind of breathing improved. His sleeping improved. His general recovery improved. Some of the neck pain was actually reduced, and we were getting, it was generally facilitating a better recovery from our treatment that we were applying, just because he's actually much more going to that state where he is actually in recovery mode when he's sleeping, rather than sort of being like constantly sort of stressed, or that sort of stressed feeling, which is really where breathing has its big impact, is in giving us that chance to sort of really switch the system off somewhat and put us into recovery mode to aid our, basically regeneration and recovery from our exercise, to allow tissues to heal more easily, because we're just, sleep is doing what it's supposed to do, which is help us recover.